The new Spike Lee movie, Highest to Lowest. And we have two of its stars with us this morning, Tony and Emmy winner Jeffrey Wright and three-time Grammy nominee A$AP Rocky. Gentlemen. Welcome to the show, fella. Welcome to GMA.
Thank
and,
you.
This movie, crime thriller.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington plays a music mogul who has a moral dilemma. And your character, Jeffrey, you kind of play right into that. You're central to that role.
Well, yeah, there is an incident at the beginning of the film, and Denzel is asked to show loyalty to his wealth or loyalty to his friendship. So that's the tension at the start, and we go from there.
And so, A$AP, you play, if I'm not revealing too much, with the kidnapper. So you're opposite Denzel Washington.
You just revealed everything.
Gave it away.
I know. She was like, well, there's a dilemma, moral dilemma. So you really are opposite Denzel Washington's character in virtually every scene. Spike Lee says that you go toe-to-toe with him. Was it intimidating at all?
Not at all. You know, it was actually fun. I was in awe. You know, I was fanning out. Being with these guys is just, man, they big hitters and, you know, very, very inspirational to me. And like, you know, it was crazy. It was a dream come true.
The biggest hitters you can play with. And Jeffrey, did you give any advice to A$AP along the way about his acting?
A$AP needs no advice from me. We actually done a film prior to this one, a film called Monster, which is the first time that I'd seen him work. That was with John David Washington, with Denzel's son and Kelvin Harris. And Rocky just killed it. I mean, he was so dynamic. You know, he's got the whole vibe. You know?
I mean, we were checking out the tie. Look at the tie.
He didn't wear that tie in that movie, but he was fantastic. And so he brings that same energy and that you know, that same dynamism to this. And opposite Denzel, it's just a wonderful pairing. And yeah, they go toe to toe.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to ask for fashion advice from A$AP when we're done here. But Jeffrey, you worked with Spike Lee. You had never worked with him before. What was that like?
It was fantastic. I've known Spike for a long time. I live in the neighborhood that he grew up in where his company, 40 Acres and a Mule, is headquartered. We shot a lot of the film in the neighborhood in Fort Greene, Brooklyn. We shot all over the city. But Spike is Spike's one of a kind. Yep. The thing that was so amazing about him was shooting throughout the city and seeing not only the love that he has for the city, but the amount of love that the city has for him. Every street corner in this town knows him, welcomes him. It was a beautiful thing. And what he does, I think more so than any other filmmaker, is express that love through his lens. Nobody celebrates New York the way Spike does through his film. He'll say Scorsese and Sidney Lumet, but Spike, there's just such a joy in the lens as he looks at New York, and we'll see that in this film. It's very much a celebration of the city.
Yeah, you can even see that in the trailer, the snapshots of Wall Street and the other pictures along the way. A$AP, I got to ask you a little bit about Rihanna, your wife, and baby on the way.
Yeah.
How's that? So baby's on the way. You have two little ones, and she starred in the latest Smurfs film. I took my 6-year-old to see it, loved it. Are you going to do any children's movies anytime soon?
Possibly. I was so into it, you know. I got a Smurfette at home, though, so it was, you know, yeah, possibly, for certain. I love the film thing. I mean, it's just like part of the arts, and I'm a Renaissance man. And honestly, going off of what he said earlier, he's being really humble and modest. He actually gave me pointers, Jeffrey. You know, he gave me pointers, he helped me go over lines and had me do, you know, scenes over, but he wouldn't say that. But I gotta give him his props. You know, he would coach me through it, and he was like mentoring me throughout the process, and I thank you for that, brother.
Well,
you know?
that's awesome. I appreciate it,
No doubt.
But you got it, man.
Speaking of that mentorship, you actually play the father and son to your real life son, Elijah, in the movie. What's that like to have that dynamic play out on the screen and watch your son step into that role?
Well, we had a lot of rehearsal. We had 20 years of rehearsal. So, but you know, it was, I couldn't be more proud. He got the role by auditioning with Denzel. Spike came into rehearsal. I had no idea. He said, Elijah's reading with Denzel on Monday. I'm like, okay. And he went in and he did his thing. He got it. But then beyond that, what he did once the cameras rolled was really wonderful. He's been making films since he could, barely hold a camera himself. I'm in one of his early movies,
Wow.
Princess Shoshana and the Night Ghouls. He directed at about 8 years old. I think maybe that'll be in the
Yeah, you need to release
National
that.
Film Registry somewhere. You can find it somewhere out there. But yeah, it was wonderful.
Did he listen to you more in this or at home as a dad?
Does my son listen to me? I am his father, after all. So, no, he does not.
Welcome to the world. We all know how that feels. Hey, but we're happy that both of you are here, man.
Truly.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for
This
having
movie's fantastic. Jeffrey, always love having you. ASAP, great having you, man. Congratulations. Good luck with the baby.
Thank you,
That
man.
should be on the way any day soon. And Jeffrey and his son Elijah, they're going to be here on GMA 3. And later, and Denzel Washington, he's going to be here tomorrow. Highest to Lowest is in theaters on Friday and streaming on Apple TV Plus September 5th. Thank you to these two fine gentlemen we got over here.